masterminded another Brazilian success, Carlos Alberto Pereira.
He's the million-dollar man who's taken 4 national teams to the World Cup finals and led Brazil to victory in 1994. But can Carlos Alberto Pereira do the same for South Africa? Carlos Alberto Pereira, thank you so very much for joining us and for letting us into your very busy schedule.
Okay, it's my pleasure to be here giving my first ever interview to the South African television media.
Yes, and we're very pleased that you decided to do it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'm sure the question has come very often. Why South Africa?
Yes, it's a good question. Only one reason. You are the country who is going to host the next World Cup. And I love to be in a World Cup. I've been already in 7 World Cups, and I'm looking forward to be in my 8th one. That's the main reason.
You say that's the main reason?
It is a challenge to build a team, to be there, to represent the country. And World Cup, it's not only football. People misunderstand and forget about the other side of the World Cup. It's the greatest show ever in the world. There is nothing to compare a World Cup. When you see the numbers, the figures, of the World Cup, how many, 6 billion people, viewers watching the World Cup. All of the world, the media attention. There was maybe 220,000 accreditation for the World Cup. Accreditation, people applying to be there. The cultural side, to be in Germany was great, you know, the people and receiving us as a guests, and the World Cup in Africa will be a different taste. It will be different than it was in Germany. But of course, the World Cup in Africa, in South Africa, will be a show for the world. And of course, everybody in this country are willing to show what they have. The culture, the football, the gentle people, how nice they are. And you have a lot of things to show to the world. So it's not only football. Football is one of course, very important part, but it's not only football.
Although a lot has been written and said about you, one of the things that people say when describing you is that you're very serious. With that in mind, do you nonetheless enjoy the attention?
Yes, I do enjoy, but I don't feel very comfortable when I'm surrounded by the media, 100 people and 200, 300. I feel very comfortable when I'm working with the players. That's my tempo.
What is it that you think makes you the ideal person to help Bafana Bafana as they prepare for the World Cup in 2010?
I don't think I'm the ideal. I was delighted with the invitation. And I think I'm ready to face the challenge. And then you ask me why. Because my experience, I've been working 14 years in the Middle East, building the teams there, the national teams. I work with 3 teams there. Kuwait national team, Saudi Arabia national team, United Arab Emirates national team, Brazilian national team, Ghana national team, and now I'm coming with Bafana Bafana, which I'm so pleased.
Well, before we talk about some of the challenges that you've had with the teams that you've coached in the past, let's talk for a moment about one thing that you've said about coming to South Africa, that it wasn't about the money. But at the same time, you're earning more than R1 million a month. How then do you reconcile the fact that it isn't about the money when you get paid huge amounts of money, unprecedented certainly in this country?
Yes, if you go for every people who works in the established positions, when they shine in their positions, if you compare in Brazil also, more than people there, much more than you can expect, we will get more than the president. I don't think this is the right comparison. You don't have to value people for what they get, what they value. I had the experience of being in 7 World Cups, with being working 35 years old. I don't think my salary it's something huge. If you compare to the other coaches in the world, it's just there. It's not big average. Maybe for South Africa it is, but I didn't come here for the money. I am 35 years working in the professional football. As I said before, in the first press conference, I could survive without being here. And thanks God, survive good. It's the challenge of being in a country who is going to promote the next World Cup. This money will not change my life, will not change my daily life.